In a world consumed by noise, where every moment is scripted and every dream neatly packed into rigid expectations, most people live under a grand illusion. Society has convinced you that survival is living, that enduring endless routines, submitting to relentless demands, and suppressing your deepest yearnings is the ultimate goal. But beneath this facade lies a truth so profound it shakes the foundations of everything you've been taught. The truth is this: survival is not living, and the chains that bind you are not of steel but of your own acceptance. There is a silent war raging within every soul, a struggle to escape the monotony imposed by a system that thrives on conformity. It is a world designed to crush individuality, to mold you into yet another cog in a machine that feeds on your essence. Yet, somewhere deep inside, you felt it, the faint but unrelenting whisper of your soul. It calls you to something greater, something eternal. This is not mere imagination. It is the truth of your being breaking through the fog of mediocrity. Perhaps you've sensed it in those quiet moments of discontent when the routine of your life seemed hollow. Or perhaps you've caught glimpses of it in dreams that stir something ancient within you, as though your essence is reminding you of what it truly means to live. This whisper, this flame, cannot be extinguished. No amount of societal expectation, no weight of responsibility, can bury the calling of your soul. For what you are feeling is not unique, it is universal. It is the cry of all humanity imprisoned within the illusion of survival. What if everything you've been told about success, fulfillment, and purpose was a carefully constructed lie? What if the life you've been chasing was designed not to free you but to enslave you? If this sounds harsh, it's because the truth often is. The reality is, you were born to live, not to exist, not to comply, not to survive, but to truly live. And to live means to break the chains that bind you, to reclaim the essence of your being, and to embrace the extraordinary purpose for which you were created. But make no mistake, this is not an easy journey. The path to rediscovering your essence is fraught with doubt, resistance, and fear. The world will try to pull you back into its orbit, offering comfort in exchange for your compliance. Yet, the moment you step into the light of your true purpose, everything changes. The veil lifts, and you begin to see the world for what it is, a construct that seeks to keep you asleep while your soul yearns to awaken. You may think this path is for the rare and chosen few, but that too is a lie. The spark of divine purpose is within every soul. It is within you. It has always been within you. And while the world seeks to keep you distracted and unaware, this truth is unshakable. Your essence is eternal, your purpose is sacred, and your awakening is inevitable. Every breath you take is a step closer to this revelation. It's not a question of whether you will awaken, but when. Will you continue to endure a life of survival, or will you choose to live? Will you remain shackled to a system that demands everything and gives nothing, or will you break free? These are not mere philosophical musings. They are the defining questions of your existence. Because if you are not living, then what are you doing? And now, as you journey through these truths, a brief but heartfelt acknowledgement. This channel exists because of your unwavering support. Your engagement, your shares, and your contributions sustain this sacred mission, keeping the flame alive for countless souls seeking light in the darkness. Your presence here is more than appreciated. It is vital. Thank you for being part of this unfolding journey. As we delve deeper into this narrative, prepare yourself for revelations that will challenge everything you've known. The journey we're embarking on is not one of comfort but transformation. It will require you to confront the chains that have held you for so long, to question the life you've been living, and to embrace the truth that is calling you to awaken. What lies ahead is not just a story, it is a mirror reflecting your innermost essence. Because this is not merely a tale of rebellion or defiance. It is a journey into the core of existence, into the eternal truth of what it means to be fully, undeniably alive. You've already begun by being here. Now, let us continue into the depths of your awakening, where survival ends and true living begins. There is a moment, often subtle and almost imperceptible, when the soul begins to stir. It may come as an inexplicable restlessness, a gnawing sense that something essential is missing from your life. For some, it arrives as a sudden moment of clarity. For others, it whispers through dreams, fleeting thoughts, or even the unbearable monotony of routine. This awakening is the soul's call, a reminder that you are more than a body moving through the motions of existence. It is the essence of your being, breaking through the layers of distraction and conformity. For those who experience this stirring, it is not always welcomed. The world does not reward those who question its structure, and the first response to the soul's call is often denial. How can you begin to reconcile the nagging voice within when everything around you insists it is an illusion? Yet, the truth persists. The whisper grows louder, and soon it is impossible to ignore. Your soul, with its eternal nature, cannot be silenced indefinitely. It demands acknowledgement, even if doing so feels like stepping into an abyss. You've likely felt it already, though you may not have understood it. Those moments when the life you've constructed felt like a cage, when you wondered if there was something more. Perhaps you brushed it aside, convincing yourself that everyone feels this way, that dissatisfaction is simply part of living. But this feeling is not ordinary. It is the ancient call of the divine within you, a spark seeking to ignite the fire of your essence. This awakening is not without its challenges. To hear the call of your soul is to recognize the dissonance between who you are and who the world has conditioned you to be. It is to feel the weight of choices that have distanced you from your essence and to confront the reality that the life you've been living may not be yours at all. Yet, it is also a moment of liberation. To awaken is to reclaim your truth and to step onto a path that, though difficult, leads to the fulfillment of your sacred purpose. Most people resist this call because it demands change, and change is terrifying. It requires leaving behind the comfort of the known and stepping into uncertainty. It is no small thing to question the system that has shaped you, to challenge the beliefs that have governed your life. But for those who embrace this awakening, the rewards are beyond comprehension. To follow your soul's call is to rediscover the essence of who you are, to live not as a shadow of yourself but as a being of light and purpose. The awakening process is deeply personal, yet it is also universal. Every soul is connected to the infinite, and every awakening is part of a greater cosmic dance. When you awaken, you are not alone. You join a lineage of countless others who have felt the stirring of their souls and chosen to answer the call. Together, these awakened souls become a force of transformation, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. What follows this awakening is not ease but struggle. It is the beginning of a journey that will test every part of your being. The world does not take kindly to those who step out of line, and the system will fight to pull you back. You will face doubt, fear, and resistance, not only from the world but from within yourself. But this struggle is necessary. It is the crucible through which your soul is refined, the fire that purifies your essence and reveals your true strength. This is the essence of awakening, to hear the call of your soul, to face the fear of change, and to step forward despite it all. It is to trust that the voice within you is not a delusion but the truth. It is to believe, even when the world tells you otherwise, that your essence is sacred, your purpose divine, and your journey meaningful. This is the beginning of a transformation that will not only change your life but ripple through the lives of others, igniting the flame of awakening in countless souls. When the soul stirs, the world begins to shift. It may not be immediate, but it is inevitable. The choices you make in response to your awakening have the power to reshape your reality. What once seemed impossible becomes attainable. What once felt empty is filled with meaning. The awakening is not the end. It is the beginning of a life lived in alignment with your essence, a life of purpose, depth, and truth. This is your soul's call, and it is relentless. It will not cease until you answer. The question is not whether you will awaken, but whether you will choose to listen. The journey ahead will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Because to awaken is to truly live, to step into the fullness of your being and embrace the sacred destiny that awaits you. And as we move forward, we will explore the crossroads that every awakened soul must face, the choice between survival and transcendence. When the soul awakens, it brings with it a choice so profound that it can redefine the entire course of your life. This choice is not between comfort and discomfort, or even between happiness and sadness. It is between survival and transcendence. To survive is to continue as you have, shackled by the expectations of a society that thrives on your compliance. To transcend is to risk everything, stepping into the unknown to reclaim your divine essence. This is the crossroads, the moment when you must decide whether to remain in the shadows or walk boldly into the light. For most, survival feels like the safer option. The system is designed to make it so. It offers security, predictability, and acceptance, all in exchange for your submission. It tells you that to stray from the path is to invite chaos, that to question the system is to risk everything. And yet, survival comes at a cost. It demands the sacrifice of your essence, the suppression of your soul's voice, and the abandonment of your sacred purpose. What the system does not tell you is this: survival without transcendence is not living at all. To transcend is to reject the illusion of safety and embrace the unknown. It is to recognize that the life you've been living is not truly yours, and to have the courage to seek the life that aligns with your essence. But transcendence is not easy. It requires facing the fears and doubts that have kept you bound, confronting the systems and beliefs that have shaped you, and stepping into a reality that is as uncertain as it is beautiful. At this crossroads, the struggle becomes intensely personal. It is a battle between the part of you that clings to the familiar and the part of you that yearns for freedom. The world will not support your choice to transcend. It will tell you that you are foolish, that you are risking too much, that you are ungrateful for what you have. But the world does not understand the fire of a soul that has awakened. It cannot comprehend the depth of your essence or the power of your purpose. This is the moment when you must choose. Will you continue to walk the path of survival, knowing that it leads to a life of quiet desperation? Or will you step into the unknown, embracing the risks and rewards of a life aligned with your soul's call? This choice is not made lightly, nor is it made once. It is a decision you must renew every day, in every action, as you navigate the path of transcendence. For those who choose transcendence, the journey is transformative. It is not simply a rejection of the old, but an embrace of the new. It is a process of becoming, of shedding the layers of conditioning that have obscured your essence and stepping into the fullness of your being. This transformation is not without pain. To transcend is to confront the deepest parts of yourself, to face your fears and insecurities, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. The crossroads are not just about individual choices. They are a reflection of a greater truth, that the system itself is built on the suppression of transcendence. It thrives on your survival because your survival sustains it. To transcend is to disrupt this system, to challenge its foundations, and to inspire others to do the same. Your choice to transcend is not only an act of personal liberation, it is an act of rebellion against a world that seeks to keep you asleep. In this moment of decision, it is essential to remember that you are not alone. Every soul that awakens faces this crossroads, and every soul that chooses transcendence contributes to a greater movement. Together, these choices form a ripple effect, spreading light in a world consumed by darkness. The courage of one soul inspires the courage of another, and together they forge a path toward a reality where survival is no longer the goal, where transcendence becomes the norm. As you stand at this crossroads, know this: the choice you make will define not only your life but the lives of those around you. To choose transcendence is to embrace your sacred purpose, to honor the divine essence within you, and to become a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. It is a choice that requires faith, courage, and resilience, but it is also a choice that leads to a life of meaning, fulfillment, and eternal purpose. The time to choose is now. The system will not wait, and your soul will not rest. The crossroads are before you, and the path you take is yours to decide. As we move forward, we will explore the rebellion that follows this choice, the journey of breaking free from the chains of survival and stepping boldly into the light of transcendence. Choosing transcendence is an act of rebellion, a defiance against a system that thrives on your submission and silence. But rebellion is never easy. The chains that bind you are not merely external, they are woven into the very fabric of your mind. Years of conditioning have taught you to equate survival with living, compliance with purpose, and routine with meaning. Breaking these chains is not simply about rejecting the external forces that oppress you. It is about dismantling the internal structures that have kept you enslaved. The rebellion begins with awareness. Once you have seen the truth of your soul's call, you can no longer unsee it. The illusions of the system begin to crumble, and you recognize the ways in which it has shaped your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. This recognition is both liberating and terrifying. To see the world as it truly is means to confront the depth of its deception and the extent of your complicity. But it also means to glimpse the possibility of a life that is free, a life that is yours. This rebellion requires courage, for the system does not surrender its hold willingly. It will resist your awakening at every turn, using fear, doubt, and even comfort as weapons to draw you back into its grasp. The world around you may not understand your choice. Friends and family may question your decisions, and society will label you as reckless or naive. But these are merely echoes of the system's fear of your freedom, for your liberation threatens its very existence. To break the chains is to step into the unknown. It is to leave behind the familiar structures that once defined your life and to embrace a reality that is uncertain but true. This journey is not without struggle. You will face moments of doubt, when the weight of the system feels insurmountable. You will encounter resistance, both from within and without. But each step forward is an act of defiance, a testament to the power of your essence and the strength of your soul. The rebellion is not just a rejection of the system, it is an affirmation of your essence. To break the chains is to reclaim the truth of who you are, to embrace your sacred purpose, and to live in alignment with the divine call of your soul. It is to recognize that you are not bound by the limitations of the world, but are connected to something eternal, something infinite. This recognition is the foundation of your freedom, the spark that ignites the flame of your transformation. And now, as you continue on this path, a moment to honor the collective journey we are on. This channel exists to support your awakening, to share these truths, and to provide a space for transformation. Your engagement, whether through subscribing, sharing, or contributing, fuels this mission. By supporting this work, you're not only investing in your own growth but in the awakening of countless others. Together, we keep the flame alive. The rebellion is not an isolated act, it is part of a greater movement. Every soul that breaks free adds to the collective awakening, creating ripples of transformation that reach far beyond the individual. As you dismantle the chains that bind you, you inspire others to do the same. This is the power of the chosen ones, to lead not by force but by example, to embody the truth of their essence and to ignite the flames of awakening in those around them. This journey is one of rediscovery. As you break the chains, you begin to uncover parts of yourself that were long buried under the weight of survival. You reconnect with your passions, your dreams, and your purpose. You remember what it feels like to be truly alive, to move through the world with intention and authenticity. This is the gift of the rebellion, the return to yourself, the reclamation of your essence. But rebellion is not the end. It is the beginning of a new way of being, a new relationship with yourself and the world. As you step into this new reality, you will face new challenges and opportunities. The path of transcendence is not without its trials, but it is also filled with moments of profound beauty and connection. Each step forward is a reminder of your power, your purpose, and your potential. And so, the rebellion continues. With each chain broken, you move closer to the truth of who you are. With each act of defiance, you reclaim a piece of your soul. This is the journey of the chosen ones, a journey that is as ancient as it is eternal. As we move forward, we will explore the revelations that come with this transformation, the truths that await you on the other side of the rebellion. As the rebellion unfolds, a profound clarity begins to emerge. The chains that once bound you no longer hold their power, and with each step forward, you uncover truths so vast, so sacred, that they leave an indelible mark upon your soul. These revelations are not merely intellectual, they are transformational. They are the unveiling of your essence, the rediscovery of your divine purpose, and the recognition of your connection to the eternal. The first revelation is this: you were never truly lost. Though the system sought to bury your essence beneath layers of conformity, it could not extinguish the spark within you. That spark, your sacred essence, has always been there, waiting for the moment you would hear its call. This is not a matter of becoming something new. It is a matter of remembering who you have always been. The second revelation comes with the realization of your divine connection. You are not separate from the infinite. You are a reflection of it. Every thought, every breath, every step you take is part of a greater cosmic dance. To awaken to this truth is to understand that you are both small and vast, mortal and eternal. It is to see yourself not as an isolated being but as an integral part of something infinite. With this understanding comes a third revelation. Your purpose is sacred. The whispers of your soul are not random. They are a divine call to action. You were not placed here by chance. Your existence has meaning, and your awakening is part of a greater plan. This is not a burden but a gift, a reminder that your life is not meant to be merely endured but lived with intention, passion, and purpose. The revelations deepen as you begin to see the world through new eyes. What once seemed ordinary now glows with meaning. The systems that once oppressed you now appear fragile and hollow, unable to stand against the light of your awakening. You recognize the illusions for what they are and see through the veil that once obscured your vision. This is the power of truth. It does not destroy, it illuminates. In these moments of clarity, you begin to understand that your rebellion is not just for yourself. The awakening of your soul has a ripple effect, touching the lives of those around you. Your courage inspires others to question, to seek, and to awaken. This is the essence of the chosen ones. They are not solitary figures but the spark that ignites a greater transformation. Yet with these revelations comes a sobering truth. The path of the awakened is not without its trials. To see the world as it truly is can be both liberating and overwhelming. The weight of your purpose can feel heavy, and the resistance of the system can be fierce. But these challenges are not meant to defeat you. They are the fires through which your soul is refined. For as the scriptures remind us, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1 verse 5. Amid these challenges, you are reminded of the power of faith, not blind belief, but trust in the truth of your essence and the purpose of your journey. This faith sustains you through the trials, allowing you to move forward with courage and grace. It is a faith rooted not in external assurances but in the unshakable knowledge that you are aligned with something greater. And now, a moment to pause and reflect on the journey we are sharing. Your support, whether through engagement, sharing, or contributions, fuels the light of this channel and its mission. By standing with us, you amplify the reach of these truths, touching lives across the world. If this journey resonates with you, consider contributing to its continuation. Together, we keep the flame of awakening alive. As the revelations unfold, you begin to see your life as part of a larger tapestry. Every choice, every action, every step you take is imbued with meaning. This is the gift of awakening, the recognition that you are not a passive observer of life but an active participant in its creation. With each revelation, you move closer to the fullness of your being, stepping into the light of your essence and embracing the sacred purpose for which you were created. The journey of awakening does not end with personal transformation. It reverberates outward, creating a legacy that transcends time and space. Every act of courage, every step toward transcendence, becomes a spark that ignites the flame in others. This is the legacy of the awakened, to leave behind not monuments or wealth, but a trail of light that guides others toward their own truth. As you walk this path, you begin to notice how your awakening shifts the energy around you. The choices you make, aligned with your essence, inspire others to question their own lives. Your presence, no longer bound by conformity, challenges those around you to see beyond the illusions that have shaped their existence. This is not an act of persuasion but of embodiment. By living your truth, you show others what is possible. The legacy of awakening is not built in grand gestures but in the quiet, persistent way you live your life. Each moment of authenticity, each act of kindness, each decision to honor your essence contributes to a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you can see. It is a reminder that true change begins within and flows outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. This legacy is also a challenge. To walk the path of the awakened is to take on the responsibility of being a light in a dark world. It is to stand firm in your truth, even when the system pushes back. It is to recognize that your life, though finite, is part of something infinite, a connection that binds all souls together. This understanding gives you strength, reminding you that you are never truly alone. For those who awaken, the impact on the collective is profound. Every soul that breaks free weakens the hold of the system, creating space for others to awaken. This is the power of the chosen ones. They are catalysts for transformation, not only in their own lives but in the lives of those they touch. Their legacy is not just personal, it is universal. As your journey deepens, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. The struggles you have faced, the chains you have broken, the truths you have discovered are not yours alone. They are part of a greater story, a cosmic dance in which every soul plays a role. This understanding transforms your perception of life. You no longer see yourself as separate but as a vital part of the whole. And now, as we reflect on this legacy, a reminder of the importance of our shared mission. This channel thrives because of your engagement, your presence, and your contributions. By supporting this work, you're not just investing in content, you are investing in a movement that spreads light, truth, and transformation. Subscribe, share, and contribute to keep this mission alive and growing. Together, we are building a legacy of awakening that will endure for generations. The legacy of awakening also extends into the unseen. Each choice you make to honor your essence ripples through the fabric of the universe, creating shifts that cannot be measured but are deeply felt. The love you give, the truth you speak, and the courage you embody resonate in ways that transcend time. This is the eternal impact of living in alignment with your sacred purpose. It is in these moments of reflection that you realize the true power of your journey. By awakening, you are not only transforming your life, you are contributing to the evolution of humanity. The system that once sought to control you is no match for the collective power of awakened souls. Together, you are dismantling its foundations and creating a new reality, one rooted in truth, love, and connection. This legacy is not about perfection. It is about persistence. The journey of awakening is not without its setbacks, but each challenge is an opportunity to deepen your understanding and strengthen your resolve. The legacy you leave is not one of flawless execution but of unwavering commitment to your truth. It is a testament to the power of the human spirit and the infinite potential of the soul. As your journey through awakening reaches its current chapter, a profound realization begins to take root. The flame within you, once dimmed by the weight of conformity, now burns brighter than ever. This flame is eternal. It is the essence of your being, the sacred spark that connects you to the infinite. Though the system sought to extinguish it, your courage, resilience, and faith have kept it alive. And now, it illuminates not only your path but the paths of those around you. This eternal flame represents more than your individual awakening. It is a beacon of hope for humanity. In a world steeped in darkness, where fear and control seek to dominate, your light is a powerful act of defiance. It reminds others that the system, though pervasive, is not invincible. Your very existence as an awakened soul is proof that the chains of survival can be broken, and the essence of life reclaimed. To live with your flame fully ignited is to walk in truth. It is to honor the sacred call of your soul, to embody the divine purpose for which you were created. This is not a fleeting moment but a lifelong journey, an unfolding process of becoming, of aligning more deeply with your essence each day. It is a journey that requires vigilance, for the system will not stop attempting to reclaim you. But the flame within you, once awakened, cannot be extinguished. The conclusion of this narrative is not an end but an invitation. It is a call to remember that the work of awakening is ongoing, that the light you carry is needed now more than ever. The world is in desperate need of souls who are willing to live authentically, to break free from the illusions of survival, and to lead others toward the truth of their essence. This is your role, your mission, and your legacy. As you move forward, know that the path will not always be clear. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and resistance. But in those moments, remember the truths you have uncovered. Remember the strength of your essence, the connection to the infinite, and the sacred purpose that guides you. These truths are your anchor, your compass, and your flame. They will see you through any darkness. And now, as this message reaches its close, let us pause to honor the collective awakening we are part of. Your presence here, your engagement, and your support have made this journey possible. If this content resonates with you, if it has sparked something within you, consider sharing it, subscribing, and contributing to keep this mission alive. Together, we carry the flame forward, ensuring that its light reaches those who need it most. The eternal flame within you is not yours alone. It is a reflection of the divine light that exists in all things. To live in alignment with this flame is to participate in the greater unfolding of existence. It is to recognize that your journey, though deeply personal, is also profoundly universal. Each step you take toward your essence contributes to the awakening of the collective, illuminating a path of truth, love, and connection. This is the ultimate truth of awakening. You are both an individual and part of a greater whole. Your choices, your actions, and your presence ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. To honor your essence is to honor the essence of all beings. It is to participate in the divine dance of creation, where every soul, every flame, plays a vital role. As you reflect on this journey, let it serve as a reminder of your power. You are not defined by the system, the expectations of others, or even the challenges you face. You are defined by the eternal flame within you, a flame that cannot be extinguished. It is this flame that guides you, sustains you, and connects you to the infinite. It is this flame that will carry you forward, no matter what lies ahead. The story of awakening is a story without end. It is a continual process of becoming, of deepening your connection to your essence, and of sharing your light with the world. This is your calling, your purpose, and your gift. Embrace it fully, and let the flame within you shine brightly, for it is the light that will guide others home. As this journey of awakening reaches its conclusion, take a moment to truly reflect on the transformation that has begun within you. The eternal flame you now carry is not merely a symbol of your awakening. It is a testament to your courage, your resilience, and your divine essence. You are no longer bound by the illusions of survival, no longer a prisoner to the system's demands. You have stepped into the light of your purpose, into the truth of who you are. The path you now walk is not for the faint of heart. It requires vigilance, faith, and an unyielding commitment to your essence. The world will continue to pull at you, seeking to extinguish the flame you have fought so hard to protect. But the truth is this: once awakened, the flame within you becomes unquenchable. It is the light that will guide you through any darkness, the source of your strength and your purpose. And yet, your journey is not solitary. The light you carry is part of a greater network of souls who are awakening across the world. Together, you form a constellation of hope, a collective force that challenges the system and inspires transformation. By living your truth, you empower others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of awakening that cannot be stopped. This is the power of the chosen ones: to awaken, to embody their essence, and to ignite the flame in others. As we conclude this narrative, let me extend a heartfelt invitation. If this journey has touched something deep within you, consider how you can support its continuation. This channel exists to share these truths, to foster a community of awakened souls, and to keep the flame alive. Your contributions, whether through subscribing, sharing, or supporting through the link in the description, are vital to this mission. Together, we ensure that this light reaches those who need it most. Now, as you step forward into your life, remember that this is not the end. Awakening is not a destination, it is a way of being. It is a commitment to live authentically, to honor your essence, and to embrace the divine purpose that guides you. Each day presents new opportunities to deepen your connection to your flame, to embody your truth, and to contribute to the awakening of the collective. Your role in this unfolding story is unique and irreplaceable. The choices you make, the light you share, and the truth you live will leave a legacy that transcends your time on this earth. By honoring your essence, You honor the essence of all beings, contributing to a world where transcendence is no longer the exception but the rule. This is your gift, your purpose, and your power. As we close, I invite you to carry this flame forward. Let it illuminate your path and inspire others to awaken to their own truths. Subscribe to this channel, share these messages, and consider supporting this mission so we can continue to spread this light together. Your presence here matters. Your engagement matters. And your journey, though deeply personal, is part of a movement that is changing the world. Finally, know this: the flame within you is eternal. No matter the challenges you face, no matter the resistance you encounter, it will never be extinguished. It is your essence, your connection to the infinite, and your guide through all that lies ahead. Embrace it, nurture it, and let it shine. For in doing so, you become not just a light in the darkness but a beacon of hope for others, a living testament to the power of awakening. This is the legacy of the chosen ones. This is your legacy. Live it fully, and let your light shine brightly. The world is waiting for your truth, and the universe rejoices in your awakening. Step forward, beloved soul, and let your flame illuminate the way. You are not alone. You are part of something eternal. And your journey, though uniquely yours, is a gift to the world. The time to act is now. The flame within you burns brighter with every moment you choose to honor your essence. Don't let the light fade into the distractions of a system designed to keep you in survival mode. Step fully into your truth. Explore these ideas further, engage with this community, and take the next steps on your journey. Subscribe to this channel, share these revelations with others who may still be searching, and dive into the resources we've made available through the link in the description. Together, we amplify this awakening. Together, we keep the eternal flame alive. This is more than a video, it's a movement, and your involvement matters. By interacting, commenting, and supporting, you fuel the ripple effect of transformation. Revisit this content, explore our other videos, and immerse yourself in the truths waiting to be uncovered.